Hello everyone, this building here is an abandoned Chase Bank on CRATER Lake Highway in Medford, Oregon. So let's check this place out, shall we again? The building architecture is looking very nice. Here's the interior. Surprised they didn't remove the labels from the doors. Wow. As far as you know, this location was built in 1996 as a Washington Mutual Bank. Around 2009 it got rebranded as Chase Bank. Man, this has got to be the biggest old bank I've ever seen. I've never seen anything this huge before. Usually banks are kinda smaller compared to the big one I'm seeing right now. The inside doesn't really have a limited space vibe. The bank went out of business during COVID era. Don't know which year was it though. For some reason the inside sort of reminds me of the city hall. You know they tend to look fancy and such, if I have to guess. Overall, this has to be the nicest building ever. Hopefully it doesn't stay empty for a long time. I think this is the only abandoned standalone Chase Bank within the city. Alright, so those rooms you are seeing right now had to be offices. Looking spacious here, and also clean. Just the way I want it. I like the way those windows are designed perfectly. That's why I always find those kinds of buildings fascinating. I think this large room would have been a meetings department. I'm pretty sure it had to be. Employees would have been busy here back then. Now, not anymore. It's just a thing of the past. Heck, I don't even know if there are any robberies here at this bank long ago. That would have been unfortunately horrible if it actually happened. Here's another entrance to the bank. Seeing those vacant Chase banks are pretty rare nowadays. Not to me, they're abandoned, I think. I've been hearing a lot of banks are closing lately. It's not surprising a lot of people are relying on online banking rather than going in real life. I understand it can be consuming. For me personally, I would rather have banks that are still in operation. I just sometimes rely on using an ATM machine to get cash for a haircut. Don't know why the barbershops only accept cash, not debit cards. I don't think it applies to all locations though. So weird anyways. I think it's important to have at least some bank branches in operation for other people who would rather go in real life like me. Those people need to have face-to-face appointment meeting and such, you know what I mean? If the bank company keeps closing more and more locations, that becomes a bigger problem for the community. Sometimes people have to drive to the alternative bank that is more than 10 miles away. I would not like the idea just to waste gas. That would make things more complicated for us. Same thing for rural towns. They need those banks in operation near to them. That way it's more convenient. Aside from that, I'm so glad I'm already back to Medford after a few years later. The last time I came here was in late 2018. I only filmed the abandoned sewers, which is no longer empty anymore. If you haven't seen the video, please do so in the description below. Otherwise, thank you very much. Anyways, the half wall apparently looks really nice. Just like some houses have them. Let's see what's in there. I'm thinking that thing is likely a transformer. Check this out. A big satellite. Wow. More windows, but the shades are covering the inside. Too bad. We're checking the drive-thru. Man, that's huge. Even curtains are covering more windows. Hate it when that happens. At least there's a pig here with no curtains or whatsoever. We're seeing counters. Sometimes other abandoned banks will have the counters removed. Luckily not this one. Branch closed. The ATM should have been there. Not anymore. Here's the drive-thru window. All you're seeing is the counter. Button doesn't work. I think that may have been a depository box. And that's basically it. That's gonna wrap up the video. Make sure to give it a like, comment, share by doing so. And until next time, peace out.